Capricorn, welcome to your reading. It's going to be an overall general energy reading for my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Keep in mind, I trust when these messages find you, Capricorn, they are yours at that time. I hope this message finds you while you're in good health and good wealth. And I hope that you do something that you enjoy to do, something that you love today, tonight, the afternoon, whenever this message is finding you, wherever you're at in the world. Capricorn, thank you for allowing me to tap into your energy and read you. I really do appreciate it. One card left behind. Six of Cups reverse. Capricorn. Six of Cups reverse. I feel as though potentially a very deep connection that you have with someone is kind of hit a roadblock, or it's starting to come to the end of its, karmic cycle. Let's see what the cards have to say. I also see the Queen of Wands and the Two of Wands reverse. A lot of fire sign energy. Could be dealing with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yes. Bottom, Justice. Okay. So, Capricorn, we have Temperance to start your reading out. You need one more card. Page of Cups. Okay. Then we have the Temperance in reverse to start your reading out. Three of Cups reverse. Page of Swords in the center of your reading. Seven of Cups. And the Page of Cups. Overall energy from our little baby tarot is the Six of Cups reverse. A lot is changing for you. We have Justice on the bottom of the deck. So I think this relationship that you are in, because we have a lot of cups, so we're speaking about relationships here, connections, energetic connections that you have with other people, right? Soul contracts, soul ties, soul bonds. And this is something that truly felt like home at one point in time. But I see that things are shifting, divinely shifting, really, with this Justice. Start your reading Temperance in reverse. So something was out of balance, out of alignment in your life. There was some healing that was not being done, or some healing that was needed to be done in regards to this connection. Either you needed to do some healing, or they needed to do some healing, or you guys needed to do some healing together, but it was not being done with this Temperance in reverse. Sagittarian energy, more fire sign energy. Moving forward with the Three of Cups reverse, this tells me that with the Six of Cups reverse as well, this definitely tells me that it was just kind of getting difficult to have a good time with this person that you naturally feel you should have a good time with, because of the nature of your relationship with this person. It's like, why would you not have a good time, right? Because I see that you guys have been through a lot together. You've had a lot of sorry, Capricorn. You've had a lot of like influential experiences together. You've had a lot of like impactful, very deep, very real, very honest experiences together. And so the fact that, we got Temperance in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse, it's like something's just leaving you feeling really not good. You're not very satisfied with this person anymore. Truly. And in the center of your reading, we have the Page of Cups. So this tells me that a lot of communication was happening on your end about dealing with the issue, the problem, whether it be fixing it or removing it, cutting it out. I see you taking more of an ending type of approach, because moving forward we have the Seven of Cups and the Page of Cups. So this tells me you now are in a reality, or you are now presented with the choices, with a choice of like, you gotta make a choice, you know, like now that you have cut it out, removed it, or chose to deal with it. For some Capricorns, you cut it out, remove this Six of Cups reverse energy, because it was literally bringing you further away from your healing, further away from balance in general. So after you cut it out, now you have some choices to make. Where do I go from here? What's next for me? But with the Page of Cups, this is also just having a lot of options, you know, or being very confused about how to move forward. And with the Page of Cups, it tells me Spirit or somebody new even is coming to make you an offer that you can't say no to, you know. It's a good new offer. It's a new offer that is going to be opposite of this Three of Cups reverse, you know. It's going to make you feel good, and it's going to restore balance or justice back into your world. And for other Capricorns, the ones that choose to keep this connection in their life with them, they are going to really have to let down some walls, because I feel that trust was broken in the past with this relationship, with this Temperance and the Three of Cups reverse. This is why this healing was no longer happening, or this is why this healing needed to happen, because some trust was broken, possibly due to a third-party situation, Three of Cups reverse. And it really hurt because, I'm thinking because of this Six of Cups, your overall energy. I'm thinking because it was such a close-knit, like there was such a intimate intimate level of connection with this person, and the past runs deep with you guys. I think that's why this hurt so much, the fact that this healing was needing to take place or needed to happen. And so for those that choose to keep fighting for the connection, you know, with this Page of Swords, like to have open and honest communication, to be willing to learn more about the experience, to grow from the experience, for those, that this Seven of Cups and this Page of Cups is going to be you guys trying to, the both of you, trying to come to an agreement, really, because you two all definitely see that there's a lot of issues, there's a lot of walls to break down, right? So this is you guys trying to figure out which walls to start with, you know, in order to restore this justice. Where do we start? How do we move forward? How do we proceed? How can I trust you again? How can you trust me again? How can we make this better, make this work, you know, and restore the connection and the balance in this? I think whatever you pick, you're gonna be feeling pretty freaking good with the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. I'm seeing more Capricorns out there is cutting this situation out, because there's no healing, and it's just feeling bad at the beginning. It's feeling very sad, probably, actually, because it meant so much to you. So with this Page of Swords in the middle of your reading, I'm thinking you had to get rid of this, and then now when you're in this stage of having to choose where to go next, what do I do from here? It's like, when I said there was some good offers coming your way with this Page of Cups, there really was. Now we got the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, polar opposites in a very abundant world. Like, you can go left, right, up, down, and you're gonna run into success, something new, something abundant, something stable, something that has longevity attached to it. So whether it be a new relationship, new opportunity, like new job, new hobby, new endeavor for yourself in general, like, I feel it's going to be something that brings you a lot of happiness and like stability. Let's clarify. 10 of Swords on the split. I'm telling you, Capricorn, there's a karmic cycle here, karmic person, karmic relationship that you have come to the end of the journey with, or to the end of a specific chapter with. It doesn't mean you gotta leave them or they gotta leave you, but it just means you guys are in a place right now where you're just repeating cycles. I feel with this Temperance in reverse and the Three of Cups reverse, it's like you guys are just in a place where you're no longer growing in terms of as a relationship. Not that you're not growing individually, but, and the star right here, but not that you're not growing individually, just like as a pair. There is no, your relationship is just, it is what it is, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be because of certain roadblocks that you're hitting. You know, it's time to grow. Like, you've learned those cycles. So with the Ten of Swords, and I can tell that it's bugging you or it's bothering you or it's a painful one, even because of the Ten of Swords is there. With the star here, it tells me there is deep healing that is needed to be taken. It is also telling me that this connection was divinely guided, is divinely guided, with Temperance here as well. And yes, and I see your wishes are going to be fulfilled. So no matter whatever you want out of this situation, Capricorn, I think you're going to get just that. I think you're going to have your way, as long as, yeah, with the Fool and the Split, new beginnings, trusting the unknown, doing something new, doing something different. But I think you're going to get what you wish for because of this open communication you're having with the Page of Swords, or the necessity to have that open communication. Clarify Temperance in reverse, Spirit. Knight of Wands reverse. What did I say? You're no longer, there's no healing that needs, there's a healing that needs to take place. It's not happening. The Knight of Wands reverse, clarifying Temperance. There's no forward movement with this healing. There's like, this is definitely clarification. And it's more fire sign energy. There's something about this connection that you don't really want to heal. You don't, there's a reason that this healing is not taking place. And I think it's a choice that you're making. You know, you're choosing to put something to a stop, to an end. Clarifying the Three of Cups reverse, the Knight of Pentacles reverse, complete stop, complete stop. What the fuck? So something is ending with this connection, like I said from the jump, with the Six of Cups reverse. Or something is really, and look, the Eight of, oh my goodness, the Eight of Cups on the bottom. Moving on, leaving something behind, walking away from something that is no longer satisfying you because you're in search of the Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment. And with that Star card, I saw the star, we saw the star, we talked about the star, your wish is being fulfilled. You're walking away, you're done putting up with something or somebody. Clarifying the Page of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Look, Capricorn, you're not playing with these people either. You're not playing with this relationship, because I think you're either fed up or bitter or pissed off or like something, but you're being very blunt about how you communicate your truth in regards to this communication. I was gonna say like you're doing this in an immature way before the Queen of Swords came out, but now we got Queen of Swords. This is like, you know exactly what you want to say, how you're gonna say it, and you're gonna be very bold and blunt about it because this is very important to you. Now clarifying the Seven of Cups, Four of Swords reverse. Like, yeah, I feel like you're kind of upset with how this connection ended, and you're trying to figure out like, okay, how do I even heal from this? I feel like you're struggling with the healing process after, because there was some deep healing that needed to take place between you and someone else, but that wasn't happening. You got fed up because of, who knows, maybe more people were involved, or maybe you were just no longer finding joy within the connection. But I think there was a reason, because the Six of Cups, it doesn't go in reverse if there's not a reason for it to be in reverse. You know, the Six of Cups is a very like gentle, kind-hearted, nostalgic, like just feel good, deep soul connection type of vibe energy. And the fact that yours is in reverse, I think it's like you probably can't even believe that you had to get to this point with the Queen of Swords and Page of Swords with this energy. You know, you didn't think you would have to be like that with them, and that's why you're now struggling to figure out where to go from here and how do I get there. And I just see you being very restless about it with the Four of Swords reverse. You're very restless about what to do next or how to do it or where to go. But then with this Page of Cups to end your spread, it's like something's just coming towards you, something good. And in order to get that with the Five of Swords, you had to leave something, and I don't know if you left it in the way that you wanted to leave it, or I don't know if you left things, or you have some unfinished business, something's unsaid here, or they have some unfinished business, or they feel like they were like done really wrong within this connection. It could be you too. Ace of Wands, and after, look, you're free. Balance comes to your life, abundance, again, ace, ace, ace. Okay. Get one more. Yeah. Oh, okay. I see some trust was broken. Or no, you're having a hard time trusting again. That's what I should say. So after all of this goes down, after you make this choice to leave, after you move on, proceed with your life, leave this person out in the cold if you have to, or just stop progressing with this person, we have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Ace of Cups. So straight up, new. Something is just new, something's different, and it's gonna make you really happy. It's gonna come in the form of these new opportunities with this Ace of Wands, or just new love, new emotional happiness. Like you just pushed a restart button, 1717 on timestamp. Like you just got to push a restart button on, you know, this deep emotional tie that you had with them is like something's restarting, or something's just new. Like you got rid of them and it's just new, or you're restarting with them, but it does feel new to you, and that is keeping you feeling very happy and like excited and passionate about this new beginning. Moving forward, we have the Nine of Swords reversed and the Ten of Pentacles. So if it is a new opportunity, it's like you can finally, okay, so this restless state of being that you were in, trying to make these decisions, trying to figure out where to go from here, Capricorn, that restless state of being, of trying to figure it out, you're no longer there. You are so freaking happy now. We have the Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords reverse. This is absolute stress-free, happy living, better days, better than the past was by far, right? This is now you're feeling comfortable in your environment again. You're feeling stable. You're feeling very abundant financially. You're feeling like the connections that you're making in your life are actually reciprocating the love that you pour into them. Moving forward, we have the Empress and the Six of Pentacles. So I think you took your power back, and it really restored this sense of balance that we were looking for within that Justice card earlier. You were feeling very, very secure within your environment, or secure within this new relationship, because with the Six of Pentacles, it tells me this person, like, they just get you, they understand you, they're vibrating on your frequency. Whatever you give to them, they can give it back or more, right? With this Empress, it's probably even more. It's probably even like they're loving you in a way that respects your love language. You're not having to overextend yourself. You're not having to get in this energy of the Queen of Swords with this connection, you know, with this person, or with this new reality that you've entered. You're not having to get in this place that's like, you know, that Five of Swords. Like, it's not having to get nasty or dirty or mean or anything. Like, you communicate, and you're heard, and you're actually respected and responded to in a way that is like very satisfactory to you. We have Judgment reverse and the Eight of Cups. So I see that the past has left some feelings of, you're like wondering like what life would have been like if you got this reality, this new start, new abundance with your old love. Like, it's with your old Six of Cups connection. Like, what would it, like, damn, like, what if I never left? Like, you're kind of having these doubts, or not doubts. You're having these what's the word? Feelings of like, not possibilities, but like sitting in the energy of like, what if, you know? What if I did this? What if I did that? Because you're looking back on the connection, and I feel you're seeing kind of from a more higher perspective. Now that you're in something healthy, you're able to look back on it, not in a place of like anger or sadness or however, you know, however you felt when you were walking away or knew that you had to walk away from it. You're not looking at it from that place. Now you're able to look at it from a higher perspective and learn from it. And you see now that it was difficult or is difficult for you to trust new people, new connections, to build with people other than yourself, to not feel like you have to do it all alone, because we have the Two of Swords and the Three of Pentacles reversed to end your what happens after, you know, you deal with what you got to deal with. And I think you're still just trying to like break down some of those walls that were put up because of the broken trust in the past. And I think you're when you're sitting in that what if energy, I think that's when you're understanding like where they went wrong, where you went wrong, where it went wrong in the past, and where it went right, and where you went right and they went right. Like correct, not right. But yeah, it's a pretty good reading. In your spread, we got King of Wands, Six of Wands. Ain't gotta say nothing else. You come out on top, Capricorn, yeah. You come out on top. You come out victorious. You come out feeling seen, heard, appreciated, loved, and you're coming out with a lot more self-respect than you went in with in regards to this relationship.